We call this meeting to order. At this time, we ask our chaplain to give us a pledge and a prayer. All stand, please.
Our gracious and loving Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the opportunity to meet together in the service of our community. We ask that you guide this board with wisdom, understanding, and respect as we make decisions about programs and personnel that come before us. We also ask that we be mindful of the fact that we are here to represent and serve the students, the families, and the staff of this particular system. Bless this system, and may we always seek to understand what is best and for those that we serve. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Threadgill, do you have anything announced for board?
No, sir, but I do have some amendments that need to be made to the agenda. So
Okay.
you want me to go ahead and do that now? Or okay. I first would like to say that we did not get some of our action items in on time, and they're time sensitive. So we may be calling a special call board meeting sometime this week, but I will let you know so we can let the public know 24 hours ahead of time. But we do have some additional items that did make it on the agenda that was not vetted in the work session. So I would like to go over those action item and consent items now.
We were informed by the personnel director that one has been already canceled. No hearing Wednesday.
No, what now?
So we don't have a hearing Wednesday.
Okay.
So you said it.
Okay, thank you. The first added action item is G17. G17 is an easement to the Alabama Power for Mary B. Austin to provide power to the multi-purpose building that we're scheduled to build at Mary B. Austin. So G17 is for an easement. G19 is with the University of South Alabama to rent the Mitchell Center for our college career fair, which will be scheduled Wednesday, April the 9th. That's coming out of federal funds for $10,875. That's all of the action items. On to the consent agenda. H15 is with Inspire, and it is to provide marketing campaign services, and it's coming out of district local funds for $3,000 for setup and $1,000 monthly maintenance fee. That's H15 with Inspire. H16 is with Corinthians Event Center for Williamson High School Senior Breakfast, which will be held Tuesday, April the 29th. It will be coming out of local school funds for $900. And that concludes our additions for our action items as well as our consent agenda.
Okay. Mr. Hatcher, you have anything?
Well, I do. I spoke with John Young probably 3 or 4 different times, and his concerns about our bands and their provocative dancing nature during some of these events, and he would like the board to consider looking at that and maybe putting some policy in place to tone it down a great deal and make it more family friendly.
Okay. Mr. Parson, you have anything?
No, sir.
Okay. Ms. McDade?
No, sir.
All right. Mr. Stringfellow?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, you will get the approval of minutes.
So move.
Get a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Agenda adoption.
So moved with the new additions.
Second,
Second.
all in favor say aye.
Aye.
We've already had announcements, reports and recognition.
We have a couple today. All right. Can I call forward our culinary students from Davidson and Citronelle High Schools, please? As well as Mr. Stringfellow and Mr. Parsons. If you want to stand right there. And the teachers, too. And y'all can scoot that way a little bit. Okay, so I think those are yours. Okay. So for the first time in program history, MCPSS has not one but 3 chefs qualifying to compete in the FCCLA National Cooking Competition. These 3 young ladies qualified by winning the State Star Cooking event. From Davidson High School, Emily Carter won first place in culinary for her blackened catfish with crawfish etouffee over Parmesan grits with an apple craisin coleslaw. And then in the baking and pastry category, Ella McCarthy from Davidson won first place, and Kaylee Rivers from Citronelle won third. They had 2.5 hours to cook a lemon zucchini blueberry muffin, brown sugar butter pecan cookies, pâte à choux with chantilly cream, and meanwhile, they had to decorate a cake. So they also received thousands of dollars in scholarships. So their teachers are Rachel Baxter of Davidson and Casey Shinnessy from Citronelle. Congratulations.
Well, I don't know about everybody in the room here today, but all of a sudden I got hungry listening to that. And I eat simple foods, but when you start talking about all of these different things, I need to be talking to y'all like that. So anyway, I'm very happy to congratulate the 2 students, for all 3 of you. Mr. Parsons will do Citronelle. Miss Baxter, and I see you, yeah, there you are, down there. Miss Baxter runs a wonderful culinary program at Davidson High School. Their students are always very competitive. And more importantly, it gives them an opportunity to see what might be a future employment opportunity like that. So I'm very proud of what they're doing, and I'm very proud of the students for the efforts that they made. So all I want to say is that, Ms. Baxter, next time you have food ready for the board, we'll be more than happy to take advantage of it, okay? All right, I have 2 certificates here. Certificate of recognition for Ella McCarthy. Ella? And a certificate of recognition for Emily Carter.
Thank you, Mr. Stringfellow. Basically, same thing that he said, congratulations. It's tough. I had a son that went through this, and whenever you can taste each ingredient in a food, that's pretty strong. I mean, it's really fascinating to me, and I just want to thank y'all for y'all's work. And again, it could lead to a lot more larger things. So thank you. And I have a certificate here from Ms. Kaylee Rivers.
And we do. I know we have some proud parents in the audience, so I hope they're cooking at home just like they did there, right? So congratulations. I know they have to head back to class, so y'all can go ahead and leave. Thank you. we have principals and teachers. If you're from those schools, just wave your hand and we'll acknowledge you. Good job. All right, and next I'll call forward Dr. Crenshaw and our guest from Viger High School. You can come up. Viger High School, come on up. Yeah, yeah. If you could stand here and face the audience. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce you to the 5A Alabama basketball champions, the Viger Wolves. So led by Coach Lee Riley and assistant coaches James McInnes Jr., Darren Williams, and Jamelia McInnes Riley, the Wolfpack defeated Sylacauga 59-49 in the state championship game. This is their first state title. And it's also worth noting that the Lady Viger Wolves made it to the Final Four. So congratulations.
We're very proud of Wolves, also on the floor and academically. You have represented Viger High School very well, and we appreciate what you all have done for the city. I'd like to send the certificate to the coach, and he'll give them out of the school. I want to shake each one a hand, though. Also, our lustrous board member, Mr. Parson, is a graduate of Viger High School. Stand him up, Mr. He played point guard.
Coach Riley, can you introduce us to your team?
Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? He's not here with us right now, but Damon Berryhill, Gregory Davis, Takarius Hines, Parker Holly, Jaquise Boynton, Aslan Jones, Kentonio Kelly Jr., Colin Bryant, Kevias Malone, Jamarian Osborne, Kobe Skipwith, Jermaine Tate, Devin Wissett, Jacoby Williams, Lavette Jones, Jacoby Dickerson. All right, first off, we just want to thank you all for having us out. It's a blessing to be here. Thank you for honoring us today. We want to thank Dr. Crenshaw, Mr. Threadgill, the board, our administration, Miss Buchanan, Tiffany Buchanan. And just want to say that we're thankful to be in this position. We really appreciate everything that you guys do for us. Have a great day.
We're going to get a picture. We'll get a picture with the board member, Dr. Crenshaw.
Ms. Buchanan, let someone else take a picture.
You have to squeeze in, guys.
They won't get no picture there, it's going, they're going to get live.
Made the team because they could shoot a left-handed layup. That's the only reason.
All right, congratulations. You can go back to class if you want to. Thank you, congratulations. And now I'm going to hand the microphone over to a former board member, Ken Meganson, and Dr. Mary Michael Campbell and Mr. Hatcher, if you could come up, please.
My name is Ken Mason. I'm one of the members of the Mobile County City Association, and we're so proud to be here with y'all today. I'm making some notes because everybody I saw today, from my wife this morning to Renee Hammond Phillips, said, Ken, yes ma'am, keep it short. So I got to keep it short. I even made me some notes of what to say, right? So here you go. First of all, thank y'all for having us. Mr. President, thank you for having us. Board members, thank you for having us. Mr. Superintendent, always a pleasure. So thank y'all for having us here. We deeply appreciate it. I like this little book right here. You like to look at this little book? This little book right here is really a good little book. Renee Hammond Phillips ever does that. Really a nice little book. When we had COVID, you remember when we had COVID? I had a great time at home watching television for months and months, it seemed like. But what I enjoyed the most was about the school system. And this young man right here from Barton Academy, good old David, I never knew him. When he came on television, I'm not a math person, but he got me interested in math. And to get me interested in math was a slap down miracle. And for me to sit on the floor and watch him talk about math, that's a miracle. The hand of the Lord came down there. And so I said, after everything cleared up, I said, I got to go to Barton Academy and meet this young man. And I did. He's not the only impressive teacher in Mobile County Public Schools. We have a lot like this young man right here. And I want y'all to know you to be very, very proud of what we have. And when you leave this building, tell others about what all's going on in Mobile County Public Schools. It's more than just basketball. Although my Auburn Tigers, when they win the national championship, I'm sure those young men will for them. I hope so. But it's amazing. So Renee and others, but superintendent and board members, so much to be thankful for. So much to be thankful for. One of the things that I'm most thankful for is back in 1986, our Mobile retired educators started a scholarship program for young people who want to be teachers. There's not a whole lot of people, Ms. Pack tells us about it, there's not a whole lot of people standing in line to be teachers. As a matter of fact, if you are a male and you're standing in line and want to be a teacher, you're probably the only one. And that's sad, y'all. We men have a responsibility, and at the present time, I don't really think we're living up to that responsibility. There's nothing more impressive to me than seeing a young man teaching elementary school. That's impressive. And to have that young man said, no, I want to be in the classroom, that's impressive. So in 1986, the first scholarship given out was $500. You know what you can do with $500 these days? Nothing. Maybe a ream of paper that's on sale at the store somewhere, but it's not very little at all. So we've given out 109 scholarships for over $9,000. So thank you, retired educators, very much. I like the rain, by the way. I like the rain. When I was a little boy, I'm getting to you, so don't go away. When I was a little boy, my dad died when I was a little bitty. I was only 5 years old. My mama just had a little baby. So in the afternoon when I came home from school, she would have me crackers. That was my after-school snack. Then I would take my Dick and Jane book. Remember your Dick and Jane book? Mm-hmm. This is my Dick and Jane book. And I would sit underneath the oak tree in the swing and read Dick and Jane. Then my grandmother would come out and she would sit with me. Miss Anderson, no kindergarten, Miss Anderson, Lefty Anderson's mother, was my teacher. And I always wondered, what was it that this lady had that impressed me so much to make me want to read Disney James and other books? She taught, not so much from here as she did from her heart. I want y'all to know that Mobile County Public Schools have teachers that teach from the heart. Not only do they teach from the heart, they leave part of that heart with the children when they leave. So today we have three altogether, but only one was able to make it today. And Mary Michael Campbell, she's our chairperson, and she's going to tell you about this young lady who's going to be one of those future teachers that not only teaches from here, but she gives and teaches from the heart. Mary Michael?
Thank you. Good morning. I'm going to introduce to you, it's an honor to introduce to you the two young ladies from Mobile County Schools who are recipients of the scholarships that the Retired Educators Group is presenting. One of them could not be here. She texted me last night at 11 o'clock, and she was just very sick. So she is not able to be here, but I just want to mention her name anyway because she deserves that. Her name is Zionelli Ortiz, and she's a student at Baker High School. Thank you. She has lots and lots of activities. As you can imagine, you're not a scholarship recipient if you don't do extra things. So she has a lot of activities at Baker and a lot of activities in her church. Since most of what she does in her church is all in Spanish, I'm not going to read it to you. Although I did take 2 years of Spanish at Murphy High School. Thank you very much. Zionelli Ortiz is this young lady's name. She's a student at Baker, and she will be attending the University of Mobile, majoring in early childhood education. Christy, would you come up and receive the... Christy Matthews is the counselor, senior counselor at Baker High School, and without whom we could not do a lot of our work. Thank you. You might as well. I'm sure when she comes back to school, Ms. Matthews and Mr. Peru will make a big deal out of this at the school. I wish she could be here today. Thank you for doing this. Our other recipient from Mobile County Schools is Lillian Sigler. Lillian, if you would come up. Lillian is a student at Baker High School. And she is the recipient of the Yvonne Graham Scholarship for 2025. Since she's here, I am going to tell you a little bit about her because it's pretty astonishing. She has a weighted GPA of 4.76 at Baker. She has an ATC score of 33 and a SAT score, super score, of 35. Her class rank at Baker is 6 out of 545. She has numerous honors and activities. She's a member of the National Honor Society, an AP Scholar with distinction, and the AP Capstone Diploma. I'm not going to go through all of her pages of activities, but just trust me that they are very impressive. Lillian will be attending Mississippi State University. Oh, wait, you know what? I am going to read you one thing. One of the things that they have to do, or asked to do, when they are doing their application is to write a little thing about why I want to be a teacher. And I just want to read y'all this because this is really unusual. This is what she wrote, part of her essay. Ever since I started school, math has always been my favorite subject. Did you hear that, Ken? Math, not your favorite, her favorite. As the years have gone by, my love for the subject has only grown. I have such an excitement for sharing my love and knowledge of math with any of my peers and with many of my peers and helping out those who do not enjoy math as much as I do. My experiences tutoring in Mu Alpha Theta and outside of school have only reinforced that teaching is what I am meant to do. I am looking forward to obtaining a degree in secondary education with a concentration in mathematics, and I hope to become a pre-calculus teacher. We are so proud of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I would ask her parents to come up as well. I know you don't want to, but would you? Anne Marie Ziegler and Matthew Ziegler. We have a tutorial in using a cell phone.
Mr. Mason will text you a picture.
Thank you all very much.
We look forward to hiring Ms. Ziegler in 4 years, so come back. All right, that's all we have.
Okay,
Thank you.
let's give them another round of applause. At this time, we having a citizen request? No, sir. Okay. Action items.
Yes, sir. Action item G1 is our board policy manual addition. It is 7.47, a school-related organization, PTO, PTA. This board action item was vetted for a month, tabled for a month. So I ask that you approve action item G1, board policy manual addition of 7.47.
Mr. President.
Yes.
Since we've already vetted the action items for the agenda, I ask that this board approve action items 1 through 20.
All right, we properly second, we approve action item 1 through 20. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
17 and 19 have not been vetted. They're added to the agenda.
Okay,
We do that.
Yeah, we added it to the agenda.
okay. Next item.
Action item G21 through G30 is listed under separate cover. It's personnel items. I ask that you approve action items G21 through G30.
Mr. President,
Yes.
move for approval of action items G21 through G30.
Get a favor? I make second.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
All right, on to the consent agenda, H1. It's with the Mobile County Commission for Palmer Pillins Middle School. It is to provide funds for campus upgrades coming out of the county commission funds for $5,000.
But, what's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. President, since we've already vetted, again, the consent agenda with the addition of consent item number 15, I ask that we approve those consent.
All right, get a second? Second. All right, moving proper second.
15 and 6, yeah. Okay.
Approve all the items. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
All right, on to the flow-through items. As you know, these are our private school items that we vessel the federal funds through. There are flow-through items 1 through 6 that was vetted at our work session. I ask that you approve our flow-through items 1 through 6.
What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. President,
Yes.
move for approval of flow-through items 1 through 6.
Second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
There are no student expulsions. And on to the information items K1, our monthly financials, and K2, purchase orders over $5,000.
Okay. Attorney-client privileges.
First of all, we have 8, count them, 8 employment agreements. The subject of my emails to the board of 2 of them on 2/26, 1 on 2/27, 1 on 3/13, 2 on 3/17, 1 on 3/19, and 1 of them last Friday, 3/21.
Okay. Has the board reviewed those items?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's the pleasure, board?
Mr. President, I move for approval of the settlements by the attorneys in these 8 cases.
We get a second?
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Secondly, my partner Paul Carbo is here. He would like to address the board in executive session about some pending litigation.
All right. What's the pleasure of the board?
Mr. President?
Yes.
I move that we go into executive session.
Get a second?
Second.
All right. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. We'll be about 15 minutes, 20 minutes?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to executive session.
I need to see you after the board meeting. Motion to come out of executive session.
Second. I said, can you get a second? I don't. No, I'm no Mr. Robert Rules off.
Listen, Springfield did that.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
Okay.
We're gonna wait on Mr. Parson.
Mr. President, drink coffee, call Mr. Carbo.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Right.
Oh, I got to give you something. All right. Good, a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion to adjourn.
Bye.